we're back. Hopefully this works. Yeah, it didn't work out. I mean, I just did another live stream just a couple of seconds ago. But apparently it kept repeating the same thing over and over again. I'm not sure if that's happening right now in the moment. Once we get some people in chat, I'll make sure to ask. Well, alrighty then. We'll keep on moving to the Waterman Wharf. Good? Okay, good. Okay, that's a really... Alright. Yo, Millie, good to see you. Yeah, saw you last night on George's stream. I'm good? Okay, good, George. But welcome to the stream, Millie. Thank you for joining. It's, of course, a pleasure having you here. I am at the Chesapeake Bay Maritime Museum in St. Michael's, Maryland, on the eastern shore of the Chesapeake Bay. So it's just an IRL stream going back to my very, very roots here of my journey here on YouTube. Just casual vlogging, informative vlogging, and museums such as this one. Now, I did actually do a vlog or two, informative vlogs here at the museum, way back in like 2021. I don't recommend you go check those out though, because they're cringe. But still, just let you know, we're going back to my roots here. All right, so here we are at the Waterman's Wharf. Is that what it's called? I'm gonna double check though. Is this the Waterman's Wharf? Yeah, here's the sign. I like trees. Hello, I like trees. Okay, yeah, this is the Waterman's Wharf. I was right. We're good, chat? I like trees too. I like trees. As we have plenty of abundance here. In trees, that is. Okay, so where am I going? I was meant to go over this way. Anyway, starting here. A waterman's shanty. I'm just gonna read out this plaque to y'all. This building is a replica of a Chesapeake Bay crabber shanty. Tool shed, workroom, and gathering place. It is where he plans the season, prepares gear, tends the catch, tells tale of his friends, occasion and such. But we're here for the demonstration. So right here, you got the opportunity to catch an eel with this here wonderful piece of kit. All right. So this is kind of tough doing it one-handed, but we'll try our best. All right, here we got our eel trap. Does not seem to be any eels in there at the moment. Hello, John Williams. Welcome, fire profile pic. Absolutely awesome. I'm at the Chesapeake Bay Maritime Museum doing an IRL informative stream. So, welcome, John Williams, fire composer. Okay, so eel catcher, no eels. Sometimes you'll get some sort of, I don't know, tiny fish in here, little crabs sometimes, maybe fiddler crabs, but not at the moment. In the meantime, we're gonna send her back in the water. Hey, what's up, Astroligger VR? Welcome to the stream. Hello, the Roblox kid. Give us a fit check. Let's see, Wrangler jeans. Where is this from? I'm not sure where this jacket is from underneath. This is just some no-brand hoodie that I got from Bethany Beach. And my shoes, some black Skechers. There you go. You almost sub. Thank you, Astroligger. I appreciate it. Yes, we need all the subs. Thank you, Roblox kid. All right, here we go. Next up, we got a crab trap. Oh, sorry, forgot to give you the stats. The sign here is a bit worn off, but pretty much this crab trap is what you would use to, well, catch crabs. Now, what's going on here? There we go. Doesn't seem to be any crabs in there at the moment. It's most likely just not the season for crabs. It is early March, so no crabs, unfortunately. We're gonna throw that back in. There's actually 2 more crab traps right there. Not gonna bother checking those out, I already did. All there is just some shells. Welcome, Jackson. Yes, you're right. Please subscribe, everybody. Would greatly appreciate it. And now, last but not least here, we have the equipment for oyster dredging and catching. So, these are called tongs. It's what oystermen would use back in the day. Sometimes still to this day, although much more commonly electric dredgers, which is not the most sustainable system of farming oysters. Oh my god. So just to demonstrate, as you can see, a abundance of oysters down there. We're gonna try our best to bring up a few or tong a couple, dredge a couple. Not the best harvest, but you get the idea. There we go. No, these are not living oysters. They were placed there by a museum for people to try their hand at oyster catching for themselves. Let me see if I can get a couple larger ones. Seems like most of them seem to be
There's a lot in
over
there.
there.
There's a lot swimming
I
there.
wonder how they got there. I guess people just throw them far after they get them. Hard to do it like this, but
Hold on.
people would be doing this in rough seas, rough weather, rain. So can't imagine how grueling that must have been. There we go. I've got a couple larger oyster shells for demonstration there. As you can see, this one, I'll be almost done, Masha. All right, let's go. I'm gonna try picking this one up. This one actually seems to still be intact. It's got a couple of other parasites growing on it, as you can see, but it is a complete oyster. Not quite sure if it's alive, not gonna bother checking, but it's a complete two-shell oyster. I'm gonna let it go back. Keep filtering the bay. What's nice about oysters? Oh, fine. That's gonna bring some viewership. That's crazy. Anyways. All right, let's keep moving. W Filmer, yes, thanks. Shout out to my mom. That's a very interesting user. All right, George. Hello, Michael Climago. Welcome to the stream. Sure. Okay. Let's move on. Sticking with oysters. Fun fact about oysters: they filter over 80 to 90% of the bays and bays in general, just the Chesapeake and bays in general, water. They are what keeps this water clear and pristine. Of course, you shouldn't drink it. They don't filter it to a appropriate for drinking, appropriate for consumption for humans level of purity for this water of the Chesapeake Bay. The St. Michael's does sit on the Miles River, by the way, but the Chesapeake Bay is in that direction. There's a bridge, car bridge over in that direction. If you go there, you'll be able to see it. Hopefully later today, we'll be able to make our way over to Tillman Island, which is just about 40 minutes in that direction, where you'll actually be able to see the tops of the Bay Bridge, the infamous Bay Bridge, one of the scariest bridges in the world, as is said. So that will be able to be seen, as well as the western shore of the Chesapeake. So I'll probably start up a different stream by then. Anyway, we somehow ended up on this dock. Somehow, I have no idea why. But okay, we're gonna make our way over that way now. All right. That's a profile pic of sorts, Mike Climago. That's interesting. I assume you just took a screenshot of my stream for that. That is very much. Gonna make our way over. Just got a bunch of boats here. Some more commercial boats. Just walking for the time being. We came and the tide was lower, seems to be coming up at this time. This area is blocked off, makes sense. Because that's all commercial boats right there, owned by people. Okay, we're gonna... Unfortunately, most of the museum is closed at the moment. It is Tuesday, and which is a school day. I probably would have streamed at like 2 or 3 because I'm homeschooled, but like majority of other people are not, so probably get a really low viewership. That's the reason why I didn't stream earlier when the museum was open. So there you go. But moving on, right here we have quite an interesting piece of history. Looking in there, see if I can find a plaque, but this is just a little house for oystermen, fishermen of the sort here in the Chesapeake Bay back in the day. Got a little net in there, it seems, a little Eagle Scout certificate, some rope, a lot of shells. Seems like even got a little cup there, a gas lamp. What is that in that jar? Y'all see what's in that jar? Y'all have any idea what that is? I don't know. No idea. Got a wooden goose up there. And what seems to be a deer skull. Firehouse check. Okay, so this building would normally be open. But, yeah, whatever. All right. Oh, I have not been keeping up with the chat. Should mod and mod who? Who should I mod, y'all? I don't know. I'm not gonna. You? I don't know, Michael Klimago. I don't like the idea of there being 2 mods. At the moment, I already have 2 mods, so I'm not really sure how beneficial that would be for my personal stream operations. All right. Seem to have a floating platform here. Chat, should I go on this floating platform right now? I ain't sure. Seems pretty stable though. I'm not gonna do it for the time being. Okay. Moving on. All right. Gonna keep on going. Such a vibe. Such a vibe. Is the frame rate good for y'all? Just saying. Y'all able to see all this clearly? This is some beauty that should not be masqueraded. Do a poll? Interesting. I'm not really exactly sure how to do a poll here. Oh, never mind. I do. Okay, well, I guess y'all have left me no choice. Okay. I'm making one right now. Okay, I don't know how to make a poll. Sorry, guys. I'll figure it out hopefully during the course of the stream. But for now, got a bike. Fire bike. Honestly. Yeah, you're right, George. I only mod people I know and very select few people I know. People that I trust really the most. And know personally. Okay. Where even am I? I haven't been paying attention to where I've been going. But we seem to have ended up at the very tip of St. Michael's here. Very tip of both the CBMM and St. Michael's as a township in its own. I'm gonna walk here to the very, very tip, just for the, is this goose, yo? No, it's not. We're good, chat. All right. Water. Got the bell ringing, 4:30. Okay. Sun's supposed to set around 6, pretty much exactly at 6:01. So hopefully we'll be able to make it to Tillman Island by that point. I'm gonna make our way over here to the Thor now. It is. Not entirely sure. Oh no! That's not good. Daisy! We've had a runaway dog. This might be. This might just be the best part of the stream. Get her! Oh my goodness. Daisy, why did you run away? Why'd you run away? Oh no, never mind. Okay. We're good, chat. Now, we have the Thor pilot house boat right here. Now, while the museum is open, this sort of acts as a playground. At the moment, it's closed, of course, because it's after 4. Anyway, gonna read from this plaque a bit about the Thor pilot house as it was when she was in active service. Okay, most pilot houses have 2 sections. The forward part housed navigational equipment and served as the steering station. While the after part was for the crew who sometimes worked aboard these boats for many weeks at a time, the aft section, maybe that's a typo of some sort, is where the crew cooked meals, slept, and relaxed. Pilot houses were often removed from old vessels and used on shore as tally houses, dock offices, and sheds. Similar as this one, only this one now serves the purpose as a children's playground. Sea dog on the boat. Fire sea dog. So there's a little view of the interior of that. The actual pilot house area, the navigational equipment and steering equipment, and the F section where the galley, all those commodities, and general hangout sleeping area for the crew. Here's the view from the other side of the window. There you go. There is the Thor pilot house. We have acquired a mini crab trap.
No, we don't have any crabs.
Aw, still, well, it's not crab season.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. Huh. Anywho. We got a string. String is confirmed. Okay, yes, my bad. We're gonna move on. Okay. So. Here we go. This is pretty much the centerpiece of the CBMM. It's on the logo itself. I wish I could show it right now, but where's their CBMM logo inside? In sight. Don't see one, unfortunately. Okay, so this is the, forget which point it is. We're gonna find a plaque, find out together. Okay, yeah. Hooper Strait Lighthouse from 1879. Hooper Strait Lighthouse, built in 1879 to guide boats through the winding channel of Hooper Strait, a thoroughfare for boats bound from the Chesapeake Bay across the Tangier Sound to Deal Islands or places along the Nanticoke and Wicomo rivers as a screw pile lighthouse. Screw pile lighthouses are a very interesting piece of history in their own right, because right here, I have an example. Here we have the actual screw pile. This is the namesake of the screw pile lighthouse. So the ways this work, all these legs you see here are, well, they're obviously what holds up the main bulk of the lighthouse, which is up here. Here's one way you can get up while this was still in service those stairs are the way you get up there now. But these legs would lead down into this giant screw, which was screwed into either a shoal, seabed, or small rocky island. This was actually a real screw on the Hooper Strait Lighthouse. This was screwed into a shoal, as you can see right there. And this is basically what held up this gigantic lighthouse above me. So there you go. Did we finish reading the... No, we did not. It is built on special iron pilings tipped with a screw that turn into the muddy bottom of for 10 feet or more. The CBMM's lighthouse is the second lighthouse constructed at Hooper Strait. The first was destroyed by ice in 1877. RIP first lighthouse. Unfortunately, it's closed at the moment. Hopefully one day I'll be able to come back, show you all the cool stuff inside it. I did come here a couple years ago, 3 years ago, almost 4 years ago now. Wow, 2021 was a long time ago. It's crazy. Anyway, I came here 4 years ago, did a whole vlog about this. Although I don't recommend you entirely go watch that because it's cringe. But if you want to see the inside of that lighthouse, I highly recommend it. You'll find it in the Michael Lego 2 channel. If you just search that up, that's my second channel. That's where that old vlog was posted. So there you go. Okay, we're gonna make our way over to the shipyards. You can actually walk around the shipyards, tour them at your own pace. So that is where we're heading at the moment. Right here we have the bell tower. Never actually found out why it's here. Well, other than to tell the time. We heard it ring when it was 4:30 just 6 minutes ago. Not really sure what its purpose before that was. My best guess is as good as it was just a watchtower, kind of like a lighthouse, to be honest. All right, walking into the shipyards. That's pretty cool. We got some very tiny boats here. Got a little, I was about to ski skipjack. That's not a skipjack. We have a little launching area here as well. This is actually still in use to this day. Used mostly for the WMB Tennyson. MB, no, just WB Tennyson. Owned and operated by the Calvert Marine Museum over on the western shore of West. Where? West is that way. The western shore of the Chesapeake. I have made many videos on the Calvert Marine Museum. One of them was riding the WB Tennyson. And around every year or two, it comes right here to the CBMM, where it pulls up into this fitting out wharf. Then this structure is pulled into the water. The boat is carefully maneuvered and set atop this structure. And oh no, what are your dogs ran away? Bros. Oh, you just missed it. Daisy, my dog, just ran away. We did catch her, fortunately. So there's that. Anyway, back to what I was saying. The boat is carefully maneuvered onto this structure here. And then it is quite literally hoisted, pulled out of the water along these tracks. And I'm sure you can guess a lot of this for yourself at this point. So they spend some time to service it, and then once they're done servicing it, they pull it back into the water with the help of this chain here. The boat is carefully maneuvered off the structure this time around and sent on their way. It's mostly done with the W Tennyson. I did see it a couple years ago. Don't have any pictures to show. This is a live stream, so I'm not really able to. She almost went to your neighborhood. Wow. Which one was it, George? Was it Maggie or... Dang it, I always forget your other dog's name. The new dog. Was it Maggie or the new dog? I can't remember your other dog's name. And speaking of boats, right there, we have the Winnie, or is it the Winnie Estelle? Pretty sure it is. Her nameplate seems to be missing at the moment, but the CBMM, not the CBMM, but there is a similar boat in style of the WB Denison here at CBMM. And that is the Winnie Estelle. She currently seems to be going out some sort of fitting out, servicing at the moment. She does give out rides, as far as I know. Tickets are about $50 only on season though. So there's that. I'm gonna move right here. They're currently servicing a good example of a ship, as you can see. This is, I'm not entirely sure whether or not this is the WB Tennyson or, oh wait, hang on. No, wait, I'm pretty sure this is the Winnie Estelle. There you go. Pretty sure that's the Winnie Estelle because there is the logo there on her bridge, as you can see. But she seems to be having a full regut and rebuild of her bottom section, her waterline. Her keel seems to have been redone. Her entire stem seems to have been redone as well. So there's a quick look on how CBMM services and builds boats. Actually, a couple years ago, they built a Maryland Dove replica, 1-to-1 scale replica of the Maryland Dove, which is the boat that carried European settlers over from Europe over to Maryland. They're the ones who started the colony of Maryland. It was started quite far from here, but not too far from the Calvert Marine Museum, over on the western shore of the Chesapeake. They were all Catholic, so they, of course, started the very first Catholic European colony in the New World. They named it Maryland after the Virgin Mother Mary, of course, since they were Catholic. And for a long time, there was another replica of the Maryland Dove. Maryland Dove. Got confused there for a second. But there was, for a while, another replica of Maryland Dove over at the first landing of those settlers in Mary City, I believe it's called. Over in other side of the Chesapeake, also in Maryland, near the Calvert Marine Museum, near the California County, that sort of area. And that boat just started to rot, so the CBMM was tasked with building a new replica for that society, and that was done right here in this tent. I got many pictures of her. She used to be docked right there. She has since been moved over to Mary City, and she has a wonderful new life there, giving people a slice of what it would have been like to be a Catholic settler on the Maryland Dove all those hundreds of years ago, coming over to the New World. Can't imagine that was a good journey, but it was a journey that resulted in the namesake Maryland. Okay, so there's the boatyard. Thinking what else there is until we can get to Tillman Island. Okay, so yo, Virginia boys. Welcome, Virginia boys. Hey, Jack. Good to see you here. I am at the Chesapeake Bay Maritime Museum doing a fun, informative IRL live stream. So thank you for joining, Jack, as usual. Good to see you back on your Virginia Boys account. But we're gonna move on here to the Dorothy Lee, the boat which I earlier called a skipjack. No, she is a dovetail, looks like. So there you go. I called her a skipjack. She's definitely not a skipjack, as has been previously mentioned, but this is the Dorothy Lee, a dovetail workboat. I'm gonna read a little bit of this plaque for y'all, just in case you guys are curious. So she seems to be a pretty old vessel, built in 1934 for Dorchester County by Theodore Woodland, who named the boat for his cousin's daughter. Tragically, Woodland drowned 5 years later while crewing on a skipjack. Might have just jinxed that there, sorry. Sorry there, Theodore Woodland. That sank Storm. That is ironic that he sank on a skipjack. We're gonna move on. Anyway, so that might just do it for the overview of the Chesapeake Bay Maritime Museum. All that I can do while the rest of the insides are closed. I might just go back that way to redo a section there, because I did start up a stream a little bit earlier, and that didn't work out the best, so I had to restart. This stream has thankfully been doing much, much better, so I guess I'll just head over there. Once we're there, I'm gonna go in the car, go over to Tillman Island, hopefully in time before the sun sets. Hopefully we'll make it in time, but we shall see. All right. Sorry if my sound cut out there for a second. Not sure what happened. I did not press mute. What's good, Jack? Yeah, what's good, Jack? Good to see you. Okay, we're just gonna make our way back over in that direction where the Waterman's Wharf was. I think I'll redo the Underground Railroad section. What do y'all think, chat? Should I go back over do that exhibit, as it is the only thing open on the inside at this hour? Might actually not be open. It was open last time I was there, just a couple of minutes ago. Not a couple minutes ago, like 30 minutes ago, but still, we shall see. We'll go that way, in that direction anyway. Probably took a very indirect route coming this way. Oh, we're back here. Whoops. Back here on the floating platform. Might as well go on it. And there you go. On a floating platform. It actually seems to be quite stable. Look at that. Little rings encircling these wooden, wooden rigging masts. Okay, I'm going to climb up now. Okay, that ladder's not sturdy. I'm just gonna shoot. That's not good. Okay. Okay. All right, we're now in the car, just waiting for my mom and my sister to come back. We're gonna start to head to Tillman Island. Yo, welcome back to the stream, Millie. My sound, I don't know, is it on? It says my mic is on, but I'm not sure. Is it on? Can you all hear me okay? Is that a thing? But yeah, I was muted. Oh, really? That's, well, not, I wasn't saying much anyway during that time, so it all worked out well. Hello.
Is there a water bottle here? Please?
Maybe.
You're sitting
Ah,
at the front.
this would work.
You decided to sit at the front. You sure don't. So the people are.
Oh, my mic was off.
Oh,
That's
what
crazy.
Is this yours? Amishka's.
Yeah, we can face the front. I'm muted again? Oh yeah, I just realized this time I actually was muted, so we have that. We got Daisy here. W Daisy. Gonna start heading to Tillman Island. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna keep my camera off for just a little bit. I'll be back. I'm not ending the stream. Do not worry about that. But I'm Hello, Tatooine Thomas. Good to see you. Probably not going to talk for too long. We're on our way to Tillman Island at the moment, near the near St. Michael's on the, I forget the peninsula, but it's on the peninsula. It's an island, of course, connected by a bridge. So that's where we're headed. Hopefully, we'll get there in time by sunset. If you think that we will, make sure to leave down your votes on the poll at the bottom of your screen. For now, I'm gonna switch back to the front view. We're gonna keep on trucking. What kind of music is this?
Oh, what a good song. It's a good duet for you and Masha.
And I'll bring it up in a grateful prayer. Thank you, Jesus, for keeping me there. You know just what I need. And you've planted seeds, 'cause you're good enough. You right in your hold. And ordering.
What a fire shot. That is beyond crazy. All right, well, here, tip of Tillman Island is just down there, pretty much at the tip of the. I didn't even realize the chat. Well, I don't know, Mill, if you're still here, but I'm pretty much ending the stream now. There you go, chat. A successful, beautiful sunset. How exquisite is that light right there, chat? Crazy. Alright. Well, the Earth's going to continue spinning. Sun's going to continue to go down. But the stream will not continue forever. Well, I guess with that